Hi my friends and my seniors, welcome back guys into this brand new video. So guys, this video is gonna be very interesting video, a very helpful video, because guys, in this video I am gonna give everyone 10 tips to learn the English more quickly, more fast. Yes guys, you listen right, I am also telling you the truth. The tips that I am gonna give you, they are very easy to practice, but only one thing you have to keep in mind, and it is that every day you have to practice them. Okay, just link the 10 tips with your daily routine, and you can feel and you can observe the benefits day by day. It will be very beneficial for all of you. Yes guys, you are listening right, and the tips that I am gonna give you, they are linked. And guys, remember one thing, it is very important thing I want to tell everyone, and this thing is, just try to understand, my every tips are like the levels. Okay, like the levels. If you want to go to the 12th class, then first of all you have to start your journey with the class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, and after doing all of them, after completing your studies, then you are gonna go to class 12. But if you want, then you can't go to a higher class without studying the lower classes. Okay, that's why remember, I also want to tell you that this thing, it is also like my tips. If you want to become very advanced, if you want to become very advanced, but now you are a little beginner, so that's why first of all watch all of my tips. Okay, first the first tip, then second tip, then third tip, then fourth tip. It will be very beneficial for you, and you also can take my tips like levels. Okay, levels, first the easy level, then middle level, and then the advanced level. So that is also very important. And the first thing that I want to tell everyone, which you have to keep on mind, and it is that English is not a subject. Okay, if you are want to learn the English for a subject, or if you are treating the English for a subject like a subject, just reading the grammar's rule again and again, and then writing, understanding, then it will not be very developed. You have to treat the English like your second mother tongue. And I want to tell everyone one thing, that everything is easy when you are crazy for it, but nothing is easy when you are lazy for it. So now let's start the video without any stop and without any wasting of time. And I want to tell everyone that Happy New Year! And guys, I want to tell everyone that it is a brand new and the first video of this year 2025. So that's why it's gonna be very special. If I tell everyone that a baby learns their mother tongue with the help of the listening only, will you believe it me? Yes guys, don't think that I am joking or I am making fun. I am telling you the truth. And my first tip of this video, it is the listening. Yes, listening is a very big weapon for us to learn anything. Yes, when we listen something very focused, then it just set in our brain. And I want to tell everyone, when a baby borns, they also at that moment, they can't write anything, they can't read anything, they can't speak anything. Then how they learn their mother tongue? By only the listening. They listen to their parents, they listen to their family members, they listen all of the things which are happening in their surroundings. And then after many days, a day comes when the baby speaks something. First they speak the mistakes, the problems they face, but after listening a lot of days, they speak something. So just try to understand that listening is very important. Okay, leave it. I am giving you an example, and I will tell you a question. Just try to answer me the question. And this question is how you learn the Hindi language. Okay, how you learn the Hindi language? It's a very important question for us. How we learn? I know that most of my viewers, they are very good in Hindi. We can speak in Hindi. But now the question is how we learn Hindi. Our father and mother, our parents, or we also don't take any coaching centers, any classes for to learn the Hindi language. Then how we learn the Hindi? By only listening. in our childhood, and since our childhood we are watching many cartoons, many shows, many type of films in Hindi, and with the help of the listening only we learned the Hindi. So why you are thinking that the English is very difficult, it is very hard, we have to just become very stressful to learn it? No, guys, just become clear. Wake up in the morning and then listen a speech for only 20 minutes in a day. For only 20 minutes. It will be very beneficial for you guys. I am telling you the truth. Just wake up and then listen. You can take my own videos or you can take any speaker speeches. And you will listen, then your confidence level will grow up. You will not hesitate to speak, and for a beginner it's very important, because at the beginning time we will not have many stock words or any stock sentence, any courage to speak it confidently. But when we will saw and when we will watch the another speaker speaking, then it will secretly give us many confidence, and we also are gonna learn from there. So remember it, and now go on. After this video listen something. Now you're also listening me, it's a very practice for you. So listening is very important. But now after the listening, there is also a very important thing that we must do every day. Now the thing, what is it? I am gonna tell you. And now guys, there is a thing that you have to do every day after the listening, and it is very important for the beginners, and it will help you to get more and more stock words and stock sentences that you have to use while speaking with someone, while doing conversation with someone, in giving a speech. And it is the reading. Yes guys, and the reading is my second tip. So the reading is very important guys, because when we read something, then we are gonna store the thing in our brain that will be very workful on some days, and it is very helpful for you guys. Because remember one thing, doesn't matter what you're reading, just read something that are gonna helpful for you. It may be 2 lines or anything, it may be paragraph, it may be the question answer, but you have to read the thing in the English language. And when you will read a sentence also, when you will learn a new sentence also, then your knowledge are gonna more bigger than the previous day. So that's why remember it, and now go on, take something to read, and now just read. But now I told everyone that reading is very important, but now the question that comes, it is that what we will read, what is the thing that we'll read, and what will help us to learn the English. So guys, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. And the thing that you have to read, it is the stories. Yes guys, the stories, simple short stories. It's very beneficial for you guys, and it is also very easy to do it. Just wake up in the morning, listen some speech, and then take a storybook and read the story. Okay, it's gonna be very simple thing. It is not somebody will tell that stories are not gonna be very beneficial for us, but guys, listen to me and just read the stories. It is very helpful for everyone. And you will read the stories, then stories are gonna become very, and the stories will give you various and several benefits, and which is very helpful for you. Because when we will read a story, the whole story when we will read, and then everything are gonna stock in our brain, all of the words, all of the sentences. And then after reading all of them, when you will speak with someone and you will practice, then all of the things are gonna revise in your brain. I want to say personally to everyone that I don't know why, but this story helped me a lot to speak. Yes, this story helped me a lot to speak. I started this English speaking journey when I was in class 2, and from class 2 to 7 I read only the stories. Yes, only the stories. And then near about in class 5 I explained a story in my own words. which was the Rip Van Winkle. So that's why patience is very important. Take a story, read the story many times, highlight with the highlighter some words that you don't know and the words that you already know. So that's why when you will read the story again and again, then you can like tick your brain that this word I don't know, I want to know this word. And these stories are a very big package of new words and new sentences, so remember it. And now guys, I want to tell everyone, with the only reading story, there is a very beneficial thing you have to do to develop the English, and it is the storytelling. Yes guys, come on with me. And now guys, my fourth tip, it is the storytelling. We read the story, but after reading the story completely, you have to do a thing which is very simple, and it is the storytelling. Okay, you have to tell the story. You have to explain the whole story in your own words. You don't have to do anything. But I want to tell that storytelling is a quite difficult, so that's why be focused. If you're thinking that, oh, when I will read a story and then after reading the story I can easily tell the story, then you are wrong. Because guys, try to understand that understanding the English, reading the English, writing the English, they are common, they are easy, but speaking the English, it is difficult, and it is very different from the another one. Yes, you listen right. I'm also telling you the truth to you, because when you will speak, then you will understand. Then you can understand that why I tell you that it is very difficult. When you will speak in front of someone, it may be your parents also, then you can understand the feelings. You can understand that you are doing mistakes, but you also can't stop at that moment. So that's why practicing is very important. But now the question is what you will practice. Then guys, don't worry, just take a story. It may be your simple textbook story or any another moral stories. There are many moral stories out there in the internet, in many books, and I also did many storytelling videos, and that's why now I can speak the English, and all the credit goes to the stories and my father, who said me to learn and to practice the stories. Yes, don't just worry, take a story and then just read the story, read the story, highlight the words, highlight the common key sentences, keywords, the main point, how many characters are in the stories, and then after doing this whole thing, try to explain it. First, understand the story, because understanding will help you a lot to tell the story. If you want a full detailed video on the storytelling, how you can tell a story or how you can do a storytelling video, then guys, please comment me the storytelling. I will make another brand new video, because it is very important. And now I have also the another tip that I'm gonna share with you, but take in your brain that storytelling is very important. Read the story. After reading the story, just try to explain it, means just try to practice it. You can call your best friend or take a phone, because when you will record to yourself on your phone, then guys, you can capture all of the mistakes of yours and all of the problems that you face while speaking. Okay, so now let's go to our tip number 5. Now guys, my fifth tip, it is very important, and it is the grammar rules. Remember that I always tell, don't read the grammars at the beginning, but now you are not a beginner, you are not advanced, you are like average learner. Okay, you have stock words in your brain, you collected many stock words from the stories, and now after collecting the stock words, you have to use them perfectly. But there are some rules in the English language that we have to follow while speaking. Those are called the grammar rules. So that's why if you want to speak the English correctly, there is a very important grammar rule you have to follow, and it is the tense rule. Yes guys, the past, present, future. Always remember, whenever we speak the English language, we speak in 3 forms: the past form, the present form, the future form. What we have done, we just speak when we tell an incident to someone. It may be our friends, it may be a relative, then we have to speak in the past tense. When we will do conversation with someone about what we are doing, what we do every day, so then we have to use the present tense. And when we will talk about our future, then we have to do the we have to speak in the future tense. So it's very simple, but it's very difficult to understand for a lot of people. And guys, remember, it's very important. Now I am thinking that I will edit the video after making the video, so I will edit, so it's called the future form. So that's why I just take a grammar book and then read the tense very clearly, make new sentences, examples of the tense from, and you can see the developments in yourself very quickly. Because when we will speak, we hesitate most of the time because we do mistakes. So that's why we hesitate, we don't have confidence. But when you will be very good in the grammatical mistakes also, then it will be very beneficial for you. So remember it. So now guys, I'm going to talk about the thinking, and thinking is the sixth tip of this video. Yes guys, only the thinking. Remember one thing very clearly and also very well, that thinking is very important. Whenever we speak, then with our emotions, many sentences come in our brain, but we can't capture them because all of the sentences, they come in our mother tongue. Okay, it may be Bengali, it may be Hindi, or any type of mother tongue. So that's why we have to quickly catch some sentences, some words, and then transfer them into the English language. So that's why I also tell to everyone that read the stories, because when you will read the story, you have already stocked many words in your brain, and then easily with your emotions you can link them and generate them. Now I am also speaking in front of you. Many words are coming and I am speaking, I am telling to you how it's possible. I am not copying anything from anywhere. It's all natural. I am thinking and I am speaking. I am thinking and I am speaking. So that's why you have to think in English. But if you are thinking in your mother tongue, and then after thinking, if you are transferring and translating all of the words, all of the sentences in English, then it will be more late. It will more take time. So that's why, remember, just try to think in English. And now the question is how you will think in English. And a number of people, they also think that we can't think in English because English is not our mother tongue. But no, you can do it. But only one thing you have to do, and it is the practices. Okay, you have to do practice daily. Just speak. Now the sentences, the tips I am giving to you, I also once said them, I also practiced them for many times in my previous videos. So that's why now I am very clear to speak all of them again, and I am just mixing 10 videos together for to give you 10 advice, 10 tips. So it is very simple, just try to think. If you can think better, then your speaking will be developed. Only for thinking you don't have to do anything, just do practices. By the practices, when you will have a good stock words, good stock sentences, then you can automatically think and generate words. So that's why all comes again in the story. So remember it. And now my seventh tip, which is very beneficial and I love it most, it is the quotes. Yes guys, quotes. As you can see here, and there is many big flags of the quotes. Here is a very big flag which is filled full with the quotes. So what is the reason of tell you that my seventh tip is the quotes? But now the question is, why the quotes? What's the quotes? As you can guys see that there is a very big flag, and this flag is filled full by quotes. If you come in our house, then you can observe a particular thing, and it is the quotes. In my study room, in our whole house, the quotes are filled full. Yes, in everywhere, if you move your eyes, then you can see the quotes, because quotes is very helpful for us, and it is very important for everyone. You can get a number of quotes from the internet. I want to tell, these simple quotes is also like the stories. When you will read a story, you are gonna get many benefits. These quotes also will provide you many benefits. They can provide you motivation, they can provide you sentences, and also many new words, grammatical things, and a lot of things. which you need to develop your speaking. Okay, you don't have to do anything, just take a course. Like as you can see, it's my one of a very favorite course, and it is that everything is easy when you are crazy for it, but nothing is easy when you are lazy for it. Everything is easy when you are crazy for it, but nothing is easy when you are lazy for it. This course is very simple, but just try to understand it. Read the course many times, try to understand the course clearly, and try to go with a simple course also very deeper. What is the meaning of the craziness? Why we have to be crazy for everything? And if we become lazy, then what will happen? Just try to understand. These simple codes are gonna give you a knowledge of 100 stories. Not the 100 stories, but it will help you to making your thinking more powerful. And you will take a course and you will explain the codes also, then guys your thinking will develop. But now the question is how we will explain a codes, brother. Just watch me. That it is a codes that everything is easy and you're crazy for it, but nothing is easy and you're lazy for it. Make few sentences about these codes, like what is meaning of the laziness, what is the meaning of the craziness. Craziness means the crazy, and we will make something new and we will do something new, then the people that it will be crazy. And for to success in your life, the craziness is very important. Just do this thing. Like there is another quote: beautiful days don't come to you, you must work towards them. What is meaning of the beautiful days? Beautiful days means our success, our achieve our goals, and we will success in our life, then the days are the beautiful days. Means our success, means our goals. But when they will come to us and how they will come to us? They will not come to us. We have to do hard work for them. So that's why I always tell that these quotes are gonna provide you many motivation, and you also are gonna learn many things from this. Like there is a quote that when you focus on problems, you will have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. So always remember, focus on the possibilities, not the problems. It is the quotes. Now guys, the most important tip that I'm gonna share with you, it is speaking outside. Yes guys, now I also know after practicing all of the tips, you are gonna speak very better. But now the thing which is the fear, it may be fear from the people, it may be hesitation while speaking, it will go away if you practice only one thing, and it is speaking outside. Now I am speaking about home, so you also can choose your home. Your home outside means your environment. Change your whole environment, change your house environment. Like as you can see, I also changed the whole environment. My father hanged many courses, and now whenever I make any videos at my home, then I feel more confident and more motivated. Whenever I speak, then I use the codes for a little time, and then they help me a lot. So that's why it is one thing, that home environment. But just try to speak at the outside. If you just go to a morning walk, then take a selfie stick, or you can take your phone by your hand and then just speak. Only just speak, practice, just do these things. Just speak the English language. When you will speak, then, and when you will also just capture, means you will record to your speaking, then you can capture your mistakes, your problems. And when you will speak in the outside, then your mentality will be very strong. Yeah, and after, because in outside, in everywhere you can find out some people, but just don't go away after watching the person, after watching the people. And also at the first time you will do mistakes, you will be very hesitate, because I also faced that at a moment. But after a few days, after doing repeatedly, the hesitation will go away. You also can speak very confidently in front of many people, in front of a person. So remember it and make the videos at the outside. It will be very beneficial for you. It's a great tip, so just don't think a lot. Last tip of this video, it is very important, and I think that without practicing this thing, nobody are gonna speak the English language, because it is not possible. Because if you want to ride a cycle, then obviously you have to ride the cycle, you have to push the pedals, you have to come out in the road. You will fall down many times, but you have to get back up. You will learn from your failure, and then one day you can easily ride the cycle. And guys, I think that everyone understood by this example. My last tip, it is the speaking. Yes guys, speaking is very important. If you are thinking to speak the English good and confident, and already you are not speaking it, then it will not be possible guys. Just speak the English for 20 minutes guys. Just please speak it, because the LSRW's head and king is the speaking. If you can speak, then it will be very beneficial. Just speak and practice it. And I want to tell everyone that ultimate the speaking is very important. So now guys, thank you very much for to watching this video. If I miss anything, then guys please comment me. The comment section is open for everyone. Give a like. Your one like give me many motivation. And guys, please subscribe this channel. You are gonna get more this type of new advice, new storytelling videos. I always make fun with it. So guys, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and then you are gonna get all of my notification. Bye bye. Thank you very much. Everything is easy when you are crazy for it, but nothing is easy when you are lazy for it. Remember one thing, that the successful people, they don't do different things, they just do the things differently. Remember, and bye bye. I will meet you in the next video. If you like the 10 tips, then guys please practice them.